What is going on, guys? It's me, Severin7, and today we're going to be playing good old Jund. Magic the way it was meant to be played. Grindy, greedy goodness in the form of a mid-rangey delight. So let's go ahead and put it through 40 games in the ladder, see how it does, and get right to that deck list. Alright, here we are. Good old Jund. Mid-rangey goodness. The way I like it. So, what are we playing Jund for? Well, because just some of the best and funnest cards are in Jund. We've got Llanowar Elves in the deck to help us ramp up to nice, awesome 3-drops like Glissa and Spinner of Souls and Screaming Nemesis and get to our 4 and 5 drops faster, as well as Overlord of the Hotwoods being a 3-drop to ramp us up to our bigger stuff. We've got Go for the Throats, we've got Terra Sunders, we've got Burst Lightning as removal for smaller creatures. Tranquil Throwback, a single copy of that in here to go along with the Terra Sunders to deal with artifacts and enchantments, as well as graveyards and things like that. A couple of Shieldreds to punish all those decks trying to draw lots of cards, Dimir, and the token decks and things like that. Some Immerstrom Predators to have a nice little loop with Mosswood Dread Knight where we can sacrifice the Dread Knight to protect the Immerstrom Predator. Keep drawing cards with Dread Knight and replaying them. It's a nice loop and it works really well. 2 Gix's Command because I feel like this card's just in a really good spot right now. It can clear a whole bunch of tokens away and get rid of a big threat, or it can get us some of our stuff back after having a bunch of our things removed, give something lifelink. It's just an all-around sweet card and I really enjoy it. And a couple of Massacre Worms for the same reason. There are a lot of small creature decks running around, token decks, fairy decks, you know, you name it. There's lots of decks that Massacre Worm just absolutely massacres. So other than that, just a nice Jund base, 1 Restless Cottage, a couple of tap lands to scry, a couple of Fabled Passages, and a bunch of Pain and Fast lands, and that is the deck. So I've been having a great time with this during testing, so let's go ahead and get right into those games and see how we do. All right, Gabby Sharon. Let's do it to it. Start this Jund party off right. Got a great hand. We're on the raw, but we'll keep. Plains. We will Llanowar Elves it up. Another Plains. Collector's Vault. Well, I suppose my top priority should be dealing with that, yeah? Because it's a combo enabler. Well, we'll try to resolve a Shieldred. It worked. Caretaker's Talent. No more lands, please. Get in there for 5. Another Collector's Vault. Throwback. Alright. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. Right? I think I mathed, right? Pass a turn. So they have to have removal right now. They do not. And now we Burst Lightning their face. Easy. Easy peasy. It is time. The Marooner. The Marooner gets to go first. How do I feel about this hand? That's a lot of Llanowar Elves. I don't like it. This is better. I'll wipe it back. I don't want to put the Predator back. I like the Predator. What if I need removal? Okay. The responsible thing is to put the Predator back. Womp. Okay, we get rewarded a little bit there by having a good 3-drop. Assuming our Llanowar Elves lives. It's Demir. Llanowar Elves is not living. Go ahead and get our Dread Knight down. Island for the opponent. Throw our Glissa into the 2 blue mana. Hey, resolved. It did not live, though. Oh well. Want for the opponent. Get in there with the Dread Knight. Throw our Shieldred into the 2 blue mana. See if that lives. Nope. It's getting countered. Something's happening. They're touching their cards and they're not letting it happen. Oh, okay. Dig in the top 8 for a removal spell. So she's not living through the beginning of their turn. Very rude. 10 out of 10. Do not appreciate. Cottage. Smack him in the face. Running out of cool stuff to do, unfortunately. What happens when your opponent removes everything you play? Opponent mills a land. Who knows? Maybe this Dread Knight is the little Dread Knight that could. Just gonna get us there. I'm just trying to decide whether they want to let us play any more turns of Magic. All right, I'll get in there with the Dread Knight again. See what happens. All right, let's see if this resolves. No, they're going to counter it, it looks like. Very rude. They draw 2 and discard a Restless Reef. Really? I would think they'd want to keep a Restless Reef. A manland seems pretty good. Undercity Sewers. They keep whatever's on top. Opponent time stops us. That's fun. I love time stop. Except for the part where I don't. Turn. Restless Cottage. Exile 3 steps ahead. They're taking it. Mind Spice Apparatus. Alright. Well, we're probably never having another turn again. They can't make tokens with their fountain ports. So if they don't actually have a way to stop us, we could win. Because they can't make tokens with the fountain port. They don't have enough life. They can activate a Restless Reef, but they would have to have that and something else. Oh, okay. Alright, let's see what they've got. First lightning coming in clutch. They gonna time stop me? Mystical teachings. Alright. That would give them the ability to time stop us, but they'd only have 1 mana left over. And we would be able to burst lightning. Anoint with Affliction is their choice. Okay. What's their last card? Edict? Okay, well, this costs how much to flashback? Okay, yeah, we're good. GG. We got them! With all their bouncy removal time stop nonsense. It's time for another opponent. Bonafide Barnabas. I like that name. Bonafide certified. Opponent's going first. I like this hand. I like it less. Just because it doesn't feel like a good hand against anything mono blue. Okay, if it's this deck, I feel like it's okay. Go for the Throat takes care of things here and there. Spinner of Souls. Get that down while they don't have counter mana up. Now they're going to bounce it. That's annoying. Why you gotta bounce our stuff, bro? Why you gotta bounce our stuff, bro? Island. Haughty Djinn. Okay, well at least their shield's down, so I can actually get rid of it. Guess I should just do it like this. Get the tap land out of the way. We have another tap land too, but the good tap land. Okay. And they probably have 3 steps ahead, right? Try to resolve a Glyss. Let's see what happens. Phantom Interference. Alright. The little Llanowar elves that could. Island. Parasunder's good for later. Let's try to resolve a Spinner of Souls, see what happens. It resolves. Let's resolve a Screaming Nemesis. Maybe. Another interference? Nope, okay. Bouncy? Oh, what's happening right now? Flow of Knowledge, okay. Ha! Okay, I mean, with discarding 2, so they drew 5, discarded 2. They basically drew 2 cards there, but with a lot of selection. Okay, well they can't block Screaming Nemesis very well. Eddie Merc Crab. Sure. I guess we go ahead and get rid of this while we can. If we can. Negate. Okay. Them's the rubs. Tempest Djinn. The game's not over. We've still got a chance. Mosswood's a good card. Go for the throat. Happy to see that. See if this resolves. It does. Let's play it. Spinner of Souls defeats Tempest Djinn. And if they want to bounce our Spinner of Souls, then we just go for the throat it. Easy peasy. They surveil to keep one on top. So one of those cards is good. Another Haughty Djinn, which is fine because we've got lots of Spinner of Souls. Opponent cannot attack. Spinner of Souls, Spinner of Souls, Spinner of Souls. This mono blue nonsense can get out of my town. Alright, we got a Tear Asunder, that's good. So let's go ahead and attempt to tear asunder the Djinn. They let it go. Play a land nowhere else. Pass the turn. Have to be careful, unfortunately. I could just attack with Screaming Nemesis, but then they can start attacking with their stuff without feeling bad about it. Overlord. Now I feel like we can do this. Start getting our damage in. And we do have a Restless Cottage too, so we've got lands in the mana base. Opponent blocks the Dread Knight. We get 2 free creatures out of it. Glissa maybe? Glissa? No? Okay. We'll draw a card. Burst Lightning's good. That could get us there next turn. Moment of Truth. Find your clarity. They pick a card. They mill and unsummon. Curate. Surveil 2, draw a card. 2, draw a card. They didn't like what was on top. And they scoop it up. Alright. No mono blue stopping us. GG. Alright. Menarch. Let us begin. Opponent's going first. This is reasonable, though. Not super fast, but we got removal on 2. Good 3-drop. That's mono red. Opponent's thinking about just shocking our face. They're thinking about it. Alright. They're still thinking about it. Artist talent. Alright. Unexpected card. So it's not mono red, it's something else. Scorching Dragonfire on Glissa. Glissa says bye-bye, unfortunately. They discard a Burst Lightning. So it's some kind of burn list. Mountain. I suppose we'll play a Screaming Nemesis, because at least if they want to burn this away, they still take some damage. And then that way, when we play Immerstrom Predator, we have something to sacrifice to protect it. They touched their talent, so they're thinking about leveling it up. I would be totally cool with that. So now their stuff costs 1 less. Let's draw a card. Play a Dread Knight. Get in there for 3. And now we've got a nice little engine with our Predator. When we play our Predator, we can sacrifice the Dread Knight, draw a card, replay it, sacrifice it. Should be in a pretty decent position. I'm going to Burst Lightning my own Dread Knight so that I can use it again. Not particularly fond of them exiling it. What was that? Goblin Negotiation. Okay. Brotherhood's End. You got it. They discard another Brotherhood's End. Hit him in the face for 3. Get a swamp. Draw a card. Suppose I'll play a Glissa. I'd rather play Predator and Dread Knight in the same turn if I can. Okay, what does that do? Makes everything feel more than it should. Okay, so Glissa goes away. They discard a land. Alright, so Dread Knight, Predator. Do they have another burn spell? No? Okay. Well, maybe they do, they just haven't used it yet. Exile. They don't discard, so they like whatever they have in their hand. That's annoying. Do they have a way to burn that? Alright, so let's play a Llanowar Elves and a Predator. Draw a card. We've got Go for the Throat for that. If they want to try to flip that, that's fine with us. Slagstorm. Alright, so if they want to get rid of this Predator, they're going to have to use the rest of their stuff. Okay. They succeeded. That's all they got now. So play Dread Knight. We return. Encounters. Get back Nemesis. And Predator. And they finally whiffed. All right. Oof. We chugged through it, but we did it. GG. All right. Rodri. Junned it up. We get to go first. Nice. Looks like our Llanowar Elves is not surviving. Unfortunate. Go ahead and play Dread Knight. If it's mono red, this is an okay hand for dealing with it. Opponent just going to shock all our stuff away. With spear. Temple. This seems good. Get in for 3. Trying to figure out what they were holding back there. Another Swift Spear. Heartfire Hero. Like, I feel like they have something. It's shock. Okay. All right, let's get rid of one of these. Go ahead and play a Glissa. Get rid of this. And barring a lightning strike, this should be a pretty good position to be in. Screaming Nemesis. It's annoying. I don't know why he didn't attack with it. Because he could have at least gotten rid of our Glissa with it. Heart Challenger, sure. Need another land. That is a land, but it's not fast enough. Fast turn. Mountain for the opponent. Burst Lightning. Well, that sucks. I guess I just let it go because I can at least block the Swift Spear this way. Not sure why this is freezing. They only have one option, so... Does it really make them choose? Or did they, like, quit when they saw it? Gix's command still feels real good in standard right now. I guess they left. And unfortunately, it's going to make me wait through another timer. It would appear we have won by default. Or should I say, desalt. There we go. GG. Victory by salt is still victory. All right, and we're back for the post-game wrap. So 40 games, 60%. 24 and 16. Not bad at all for a completely just pile of fun cards and good cards. It was a little swingy because like when I tested the deck, I think I went like 13 and 4 before I even started recording the deck. So had a really good run, and then I had a really bad run for a little while, and then the games that I recorded, we did pretty well. And yeah, but the deck is just, it's really good against like all the mono. If you're running into it, I ran into a ton of mono black, but if you're running into a ton of mono black, it's very good against mono black. It's doing decent against mono red. And pretty good against everything else. The deck just feels really fun, and I enjoyed playing this because it just brings me back to when Magic was about, playing big threats and, removing the opponent's big threats and just greedy mid-rangey goodness and just drawing cards and getting value. And yeah, this felt like Magic from 15-20 years ago for me. So I don't know how old some of you guys are who watch me, but I from my YouTube data, most of you are in your 30s at least. So most of you know what I'm talking about. Like original Innistrad standard. Like this is what that felt like. So if you're looking for that nostalgic Jund feeling, this is definitely the deck for you. Obviously, you can tweak it however you like. You don't have to build it exactly like this. That's the beautiful thing about a deck like this is you can kind of just, we used to call decks like this, binder decks. Oh, this is what I've got in my binder. I've got a couple of this, a couple of that, one of this, one of that. Throw it all into a deck. Take it to F&M. So you don't have to build it exactly like this. This is just what I went with, and I think it's a really fun archetype and strategy. I think that, some combination of these cards is correct. I really love having Immerstrom Predator back in Standard. I think it's a really fun dragon that enables a lot of really fun stuff. And yeah, so it's a great card. Spinner of Souls, awesome addition to the deck. I love this card a lot. It definitely helped us draw a lot of fun creatures and, saved our butts in some games. So if you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed playing it for you, I hope you'll take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Every single one of those helps. We're getting pretty close to 1,000 subscribers, and I greatly appreciate your help in getting there. And as always, I appreciate all of you who made it this far with me. I'll catch you in the next one.